What a dooski son doodles. It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now last Thursday on Andy Roddick's 30th birthday, he announced that this would be his last US Open. He would retire. Now today, well yesterday, Andy Roddick was bounced out of the US Open by Martin del Potro. Now the first set, Andy Roddick won 7-6. The second set was Potro 7-6. The third set went to Potro 6-2, and the fourth set went to Potro 6-4. Now, Andy Roddick has a solid 13-year career. You know, since his 2003 Grand Slam, you know, that which was his first major title. He has been the face of American tennis since then. You know, since basically Andre Agassi and Pete Sampras retired, he has been the face of American men's tennis, because we all know that the Americans really don't dominate the tennis game. It's mainly the Europeans or, you know, some other, you know, background, you know. But Andy Roddick, he has 32 titles. He won one tournament for 12 straight years. That is very impressive. Um, he won his, you know, his Grand Slam in 2003 at the U.S. Open. So it was only right that, you know, he would end his career at the U.S. Open. Now I'm pretty sure he would have wanted to win it, but you know, it's so much great talent, and you know, it's just was hard for him to compete because also injuries and his age. You know, um, now a lot of people, you know, this is some. He reached #1. He won a major, won the Davis Cup. So in my eyes, you know, for the people who say he underachieved because he didn't win a lot of, you know, Grand Slam major titles, I don't think he underachieved. I think he actually overachieved, to be honest with you, because you think about it. Well, who always been in his way? Roger Federer. Roger Federer has always been in his way, and there's been so many other great tennis players. It's been, you know, he played in a hard generation. Andy Roddick. You know, I mean, he has 32 titles. You know, he got one Grand Slam. He reached #1. He won a Davis Cup, so that's a good thing. It's a lot of tennis players who hasn't even reached, you know, won that many titles or even won a Grand Slam. You know, so that's, you know, or even been ranked #1. So I don't think you know, he underachieved. He just always ran into a lot of better competition, and mainly Roger Federer, you know, a guy who dominated the tennis game for the longest. You know, so, you know, get this man props. You know, he put on a good show for all these years. He was excited. Sometimes you know, he brought a lot of fun to tennis. Sometimes his passion, his aggression got the best of him. You know, he didn't bite his tongue. He said what was on his mind. So, you know, kudos to to Andy Roddick, man. It was a nice run watching you perform for the U.S. men's. You know, and I don't know if this is officially it for him. I mean, 30 years old, that's still kind of young, but you know, 13 years pro playing tennis is something very different. A lot of, you're on your feet a lot, you're doing a lot of movements and stuff like that. So it probably took a toll on his body, who knows. But maybe after he sit back and watch, and maybe a year he may take out, he may decide to come back and try to, you know, just perform again very well. You know, he said this was the hardest for him, you know, than any other player. But yeah, man. So shout out to Andy Roddick, and shout out to Potro for winning. And also, by the way, #1 seed Roger Federer was upset by #6 seed Thomas, I think, Berdych. Yeah, and you know, Roger Federer was a 5-time U.S. champion. He was looking for a 6, but the first set, Thomas won 7-1. Second set 6-4. Federer won 6-3. The third set, fourth set, Thomas 6-3. So y'all guys comment, subscribe, let me know what you think about it. Did Andy Roddick overachieve or did he underachieve? Do you guys even care? Do you think he had a solid career? I think he had a nice, great career. But you guys comment, subscribe, favorite. You know what to do. Hit me up on Twitter, Facebook, all that stuff. Peace.